Spacey Sims, and we are back with more office lovers, more office debauchery. So, yeah, he keeps kiss accosting us. Oh, and then there's that mysterious lady he was walking with. We still haven't figured that one out, and I'm assuming they're just gonna kind of make that be like a longer running plot. You know, when we're so madly in love with him and then we find out he's got a girlfriend or something, as opposed to like now where we'd be like, peace out, bitch. We're gonna be so in love and it's gonna be so hard. I don't know. Anyway. Or maybe he just dates a lot of women. Maybe he's got a lot of girlfriends. Maybe he's just a man hoe. New girl every week. I don't know. Something. He was going somewhere with that lady though. Anyway. See you tomorrow! Oh, see ya! When I looked up, the clock read past 9. Who the fuck works that late? 9 a.m.? God. I'm just kidding. I know it's 9 p.m., but what the fuck? My ass is out the door at 4, bitch. 3:45. Fucking sometimes 3:30. Like, nah. Not stay until 9. You do not pay me enough for that bullshit. So late already? I didn't even notice. How? I've been so involved with creating. I was like, what? Creating the second draft of the color plan, I hadn't kept track. I suddenly noticed how quiet the office had become. I mean, I guess if your job is nice, but like, I don't like my job that much. I should probably head back soon too. Plus, also, like, I don't know. I mean, if this were my job, if I made enough money doing this, yeah, I'd work all the time. Like, this would be great. But Lord knows I can't, like, no. It's just like it doesn't, so whatever. What? 14 cents a month? Woohoo! I'm rich! Anyway, like, you know what I mean? Like real job. I could never supplement my income with this. That's all I'm saying. I make good money. Like, not doing this. Like, my job that I paid an exorbitant amount of money to get a piece of paper so I could do this job that I didn't even fucking need because I could do this job without a fucking degree. I'm sorry. Like, it's not... I don't need a fucking engineering degree to do this job. Oh... Anyway. I should probably head back soon, too. You're still here? Huh? Oh, Mr. Hyoga! Yes, I'm here because... And no one else is here, so are you gonna fuck me on the desk now? Because, like, seriously, like, let's get this party started. Let's not. I don't want to read that. From the hall, I heard a voice call to me. I turned to find Mr. Hyoga. Inform me when you're doing overtime. Got it? Sorry, I was just working and the next thing I knew it was past 9. But there's like several other people who were still in the office. I see. I'm on my way out now. Want to go get something to eat? Huh? What? What's with that face? Why is he inviting me? It's one thing to look after me at work, but outside as well? I'm fine. The image of Mr. Hyoga with that woman a few days ago came to mind. Without thinking, I declined. Why? His voice was sharp and cold, more so than usual, and it made the hair on my neck stand up. He's like, hey, you want to get something to eat? No. Why? I'm allowed to say no? I just, have some work to finish up. Being able to rest is also part of your job. Or did you already forget what I taught you? I know full well. You're the one who taught me all about this job in the first place, but I forgot. You taught me what I should, what I couldn't do, and how to have fun at this job. It was all you. And why you make my heart feel the way it does when you're near. It's randomly weird. Maybe he did. You taught me that as well. Spacey. I can't be with you outside of work. At my words, time seemed to halt. What the hell are you on about? When I'm near you, Mr. Hyoga, I can't think. I get nervous. I work really hard. What are you saying? No, you can't be. So please, I can't be with you like this anymore. Like what? She like just literally jumped the fucking, like, girl, you just jumped over like 4 chapters. What the hell? He like stuffed his tongue down your throat, but he basically said a kiss doesn't mean love, and you said it does, but he hasn't kissed you since, and now you're like, I can't be with you outside of work. All right, well, he's gonna fuck you inside of work then. I mean, I said it. It's ending the second I realized it. Does that mean something? It's ending. You're not. He's like, what? I just asked you to get food as a coworker. Those kisses mean nothing to him. I mean, I feel like I could cry right now. I feel like you should take your medication in the morning. Like, Spacey. Nah. Before I could ask anything further, his hot lips pressed against mine. Oh, so he likes it when we say no. All right. Stop it. No. Mr. Kyoga. His piercing stare and his stabbing objections all kept me from running away. Stop it. No. That's not how that goes. His fingers, his arms, and his body all held me in place. He had me trapped. It's a good thing she likes it. Because this otherwise, again, wow. My lips struggled to be free, but every time they opened for air, he invaded my mouth further. The romancy music is not, you're like, this is like a horror scenario right now. Like, I know, she like, eventually, but it's like still, you're basically forcing, it's not like, oh, hey, wait, let me think. Wait, stop! No, keep going, I actually enjoyed that. You know, she's literally like, no, like, she's always struggling to get away from them, and okay. Why? It's your fault. Oh, sure, it's my fault. What, because of what I'm wearing? Yeah, it's always the woman's fault that you can't keep your dick in your own pants. Jesus! How irresponsible are you? You shouldn't be allowed to have that appendage if you don't know how to use it wisely or properly or, with responsibility. It's not the alcohol's fault I got drunk. It's my fault. It's not your fault you shoved your penis in someone. It's her fault. That's not how it works. It's not how any of this works. That's how it works in this game, though. It's always our fault. Mr. Hyuga! Her lips are so sweet. Okay. As he continued to hold me, his scent wafted into me. It began to feel like I was drowning in him. Oh, but she, quote-unquote, likes it. So I was like, stop it! Using all the energy I'd left in my body, I managed to peel him off of me. Spacey. One moment you're harassing me, and the next you put me on cloud 9. No, he's always harassing you. It's sexual harassment. Like, that's the she doesn't understand. She doesn't know what it is. Like, no one taught her. Education is this is why we should work better on the school system and education. Now, this is like tragic, sad music. Oh, she's so devastated. I can't even. This route is great, though, because it's like, I'm so angry, but we get the debauchery early, but what the fuck? This whole game is what the fuck, but I just don't get you. I have no idea what you're thinking, and it scares me. Yeah, So that's why you want to stay away from me? I wanted to tell him that wasn't the only reason, but I couldn't put it into words. Looking at his tired, upset eyes, I felt like I might tell him everything at that moment. The time I chased you down the street, I saw you with your girlfriend. So she was assuming it was his girlfriend. So, yes, I don't date people who I'm incompatible with. I see then. As he mumbled this, he undid his arms and pulled away, and as his fingers left me, I began to feel that I would be happy being second fiddle. I began to feel that I would be happy being second fiddle in his love life, but I stopped myself. Smart! For once. Then you should understand what I'm thinking. He grabbed my arm again and began to walk. What? I'm not done getting ready to leave. My bag. And he silently... I thought he was going to drag us to the conference room. That's really where I thought it was going. He silently dragged me through and out of the office and hailed a cab. He quietly gave directions to the driver and shoved me in the back seat with him. Where in the hell is he taking me? And this is where you're like, I need to get out of this cab! And the cab driver just keeps going because it's probably a man and like, whatever. What is wrong with this society in this game? Oh! Not in the office? I'm a little disappointed. When we finally got to our destination, it was a world-class hotel room in the center of town, and she just went into the room with him. This girl's got problems. What the hell is this? Why are we here? Do you hate me? He was so straightforward. I didn't know how to respond. I want to hold you. He grabbed my shoulders, pulled me in, and stole another kiss. He pushed me back onto the bed. Wait, Mr. Hyoga, what is this? No. My fights of protest were smothered by his lips, and my world went white. This is so fucking rapey. Like, guys, this is not okay. Gentle sparks. What? 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 You're not okay. Wait, no. Fuck you, game. That's not even cool. He's gonna shove her, and we don't even know what happens. It's like we don't. I mean, okay, it's not that I want to read that because it's awkward for me, and you know this, but I want a little bit more than just like, you need to tell me something sort of specific, not graphically that we had to read in Saijo's route, right? But we need something a little bit more than he just pushed her on the bed and then it's over. Fuck you! Give me a little more than that! Anyway, as the morning sun came up over the city, it seemed as if a sense of clarity came with it. Few people were on the streets, and the sun was bright on my face. Sorry to keep you waiting. No problem. Why are we here? But we stayed in a hotel all night long. Well, I mean, obviously, I hope she tells us what happened. I mean, she saw him with the woman, and then all was like, I saw him with his girlfriend. Do you know it's his girlfriend? That's what I'm guessing. But, like, you never confirmed it. Like, oh my god, I saw him kiss her or something, you know? Or, like, holding hands, where you just assume, and then all of a sudden it's like, we were in a hotel, now it's the next day. And we just are okay with what happened. I'm not okay with this, but she let it I can't. Oh, god. Anyway, after checking out, Mr. Hyoga came up beside me. Want to take a cab, or... I'll just walk home, I think. It's in the morning, though, so you're going to walk home, but your shit's all at work. But I need some fresh air. I'm feeling a little hot. I need to cool down a bit. Right. I'll do that, too. Huh? But why? Same reason as you. Mr. Hyoga... Come on, we're leaving. He was back to his usual curt self. Right after speaking, he began to walk with me. Are we going to get a flashback of what happened? Because I want to know what happened. Huh? What? Did you forget something? Oh, it's nothing. Mr. Hyoga, he's walking so much slower than usual. Is he doing that for me? Well, that's so nice after he just fucking raped you, pretty much. Like, it's a small change, sure, but I'm so happy he did that for me. I'm going to head back to the office real quick. You forgot your bag there last night, right? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Shoot, what should I do about that? I forgot my bag there. No, you dragged me out. You forced me out. Yeah, I forgot it. Okay. I'll put it in the conference room. I'll reserve it for the morning. No one will come in. Right, I'll go get it when I come in. You seem to be nicer. How are you going to get in your apartment? You don't have your fucking key. He's totally different than how he was acting yesterday. Yeah, because he got what he wanted. Thank you so much! Or, you're so nice today. Neither one of those is good! I guess I'd just say thanks, because he's gonna put our bag in the conference room. Not, you're so nice today! What, I'm not nice every day? No. Thanks. Thank you. And I'm sorry for making you do that just for my bag. Not at all. It's my fault after all. Don't worry about it. It was your fault. He let out a little sigh and screwed up his face in thought. I didn't know he had this side to him, too. Makes me happy to know that I got to see it. I'm unhappy that we didn't get to see it. Again, not that I want to read, like, the inappropriate and the mm-ing and ahing and the oh-ing and the moaning and the... I don't want to read that. But I want a little bit fucking more than, like, he shoves her on the bed and then the end of the chapter. And then next day, no! You need to give me a little bit of something. Just give me a little bit of something, something. I'm so disappointed. I'm like a cock tease, right? After what happened Saijo's route where we had to read it and you're like, fuck my life. A little bit. Not quite that much, just a little bit. So obviously they had sex because, I mean, Jesus. But like, do you regret what happened? No, I don't. I hate regrets. Plus, I mean, I didn't have a choice, really, so like, I can't regret a choice I didn't make. Do you regret it? Me? Gonna be in a hell of a lot of fucking trouble if I live with my girlfriend. As he spoke, he dropped his gaze to the ground, and then... He gently slid his hand into mine and squeezed. I'm doing this. Mr. Hyoga? What a coincidence. I hate regrets, too. And you know, that's why I'm doing this. I want to feel this moment with you, with every part of me. It's really hard to have a nice touching moment with the voice I gave him, because it just sounds more like an angry voice. Like, anyway, sorry. Also, I can't do the voice, so like, I keep fucking it up. Thank you. We looked at each other and smiled. We continued our walk through the quiet morning. So, like, now you're having this touching moment, but it was pretty much like, that was like forced upon. I don't know. Anyway, another 4 hours until work. 4 hours? How will I face him? What will I do? How are you facing him now? Good morning. Oh, morning, Spacey. Are you late? Really? Oh, Mojito, morning. Yeah, guess I overslept a bit. Well, I had a long way to go from the hotel where fucking Mr. Hyoga fucked me last night against my will, but I guess it wasn't against my will. I don't really know what happened because I wasn't there for it. I didn't have to read that. I didn't get to read that. A little bit something anyway. Stranger things have happened, I guess. Did you have a really late night yesterday? Yesterday? Jeez, what is it? You're practically screaming. Did I say something weird? No, well, that is, it's nothing. Everything is normal. Well, it's pretty obvious everything isn't normal. You're sweating like crazy. I just ran here. Yeah, ran here, that's all. And I fell asleep after the alarm went off. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot to me, too. You know you gotta wake up, but you just can't help it. Oh, thank God he bought it. Did you say something? No, I didn't say anything. Get back to work. I'm gonna go to work. Let's work hard today. Whatever you say. See you later, crazy woman. Hito stretched his arms a bit and went back to his desk. This morning, I got home at the break of dawn, passed out, and ended up sleeping in. If Mr. Hyoga hadn't texted me, I might have been even later. I should send him a thank you text. Thank you text. Whatever for. Oh, a thank you text? Whatever for. I spun around and found Ken. I figured it was Mr. Hyoga anyway. Oh, Ken, it's you. Good morning. Why is everyone up my ass this morning? Like they can smell it on you. They're like, you fucked someone in the office, didn't you? What the hell? Not in the office, but fucked someone from the office. Morning. Spacey, I see you're late. That's pretty rare. Can everyone stop pointing it out? This is some kind of karma, isn't it? All I want to do is run away right now. Please stop asking questions, Ken. Did you need something from me? Yes, actually. I'd been waiting for you. For me? What could it be about? I got a call this morning saying that the second version of the samples are done. Really? Yeah. I have a friend who works over at the plant. They CC'd me on the mail, too. Oh, sorry. I haven't even looked at my inbox yet. I thought as much. That's why I've been waiting for you to come in. Huh? Would you like to come with me to check out the finished sample? What should I do? I feel like this is something I should contact Mr. Hyoga about. Just do it. But it's going to be so hard for him, so hard to face him this morning. What should I do? Excuse me! Oh, nobody's here. Hey, Ken? The samples have been sent to the conference room. I still hadn't contacted Mr. Hyoga. Though not for lack of trying. Ken had pulled me away before I could. Hey, it's fine. We underlings should go check if it's all really there. And then we'll call him over. Those were Ken's words as he forcibly dragged me behind him. That seems to be the theme of what happens to you. I feel like I'm mentally prepared to meet Mr. Hyoga now, though. I'm so happy. I had wanted to see it as soon as I could. Yeah, me too. I never thought they would make these samples so fast. That's not exactly what I was talking about. Huh? It's nothing. It must be in that box. I'll take a look. Ken dashed for the table and took the box in his hands. Ready? Here we go! From the box, Ken took the updated and corrected new sample tube. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's so cute! Look at it sparkle! It was the right choice to make the tube clear. It has a great pearl color. He was right. The excitement I had felt seeing it come out of the box this time was tenfold. Yeah, I would think that would be better if you're making like a liquid, like a creamy like eyeshadow, like an eye cream. Like it'd be cooler to be clear. Like same thing with like lip gloss. The tubes are usually clear, you know what I mean? It's not like a stick, like an eyeshadow stick or a lipstick or something like that. Like, Bird, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Why are you stuck to the back of your cage in the dark? Are you napping? Are you sleeping? I'm just like, he's being really quiet, so I just looked in his cage and he's like clinging on the back wall, just like against the wall, just like he's not even looking out the window because it's dark. He can't see shit. Anyway, this is fantastic. Well, now that we got it out, let's take it for a spin, shall we? Huh? Now? But we should really go and inform Mr. Hyoga that we're just going to try it out later anyway. What's the difference if we put it on now? But I've heard enough. Come over here. Sit down. Now, close your eyes. Just like he did before, Ken pinned my hair back and swiftly began to get ready. What is up with him today? I can't quite explain it, but something is up. Spacey, you've changed recently. Huh? His voice was low, different than his usual tone. It reverberated in my ear like a deep echo. You can't move. Just stay still. Sorry. Ken steadied my face and I held my mouth shut. You've become brighter and easier to be around. You've become pretty. Because I was ugly before? Jesus. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know how to respond to that. Is it because of Mr. Hyoga? What? Mr. Hyoga. He's changed you. Yeah, he certainly fucking changed her last night. Ken? I opened my eyes and found Ken's saddened eyes staring back at me. What are you talking about? Don't joke around about that, Ken. I wouldn't joke about something like this. Me and Mr. Hyoga, we're just working together. It's just professional, aside from last night when we fucked. Is that really all there is between you two? Well, his eyes bored into me and his stare caused the color to drain from my face. I feel like it's none of your business. I've never been a good liar, and I've never been good at detecting lies either. But even still, right now I don't feel like I can lie to him. I'll leave it to your imagination. I'll leave it to your imagination. Like, that makes it sound... Okay, that is like what you say when you are trying to confirm that you're boning someone, but you don't want people... But you don't want to say it out loud, like... So you want to be like, yeah, I'm fucking him. You're like, I'll leave it to your imagination. And they're like, yeah! Like, there is nothing going on! Because it's none of your damn business, Ken. There's nothing going on. Really? Of course. We aren't allowed to date on the project, you know that. I could never... Is that so? Why are you so upset? You don't need to be so interested in other people, you know. You think I want to think about this? I just end up thinking about it. Keep it in your pants, Ken. Ken's voice became quail, and I was reading quiet and frail together, and it came out quail. Ken's voice became quail. That's quiet and frail, guys. What was the other fucking one that we came up with? Oh. I totally forgot. I no, it started with an F. It was like, I'll figure it out. I'll remember, don't worry. I don't remember if it was in this one or something else, but it was something Tim fucked up. Anyway, Ken's voice became quiet and frail, as if it might crack at any second. So this is what kind of conversations kids are having these days? Huh? Mr. Hyoga! You two have been flirting in here since the afternoon. Dating's forbidden. It's not like that. It's just that we, Mr. Hyoga cut me off with a fling of his hand. Right, I get it. He softly patted the top of my head and he squeezed my cheek. He's just toying with me. Mr. Hyoga, I'm gonna ask you something and I want an honest response. A question? Fine, whatever. But before that... He grabbed my chin and lifted my face. What? He's so close to me. Is this some kind of a joke? What do you mean? You're telling me you don't know? Hearing Ken's words, Mr. Hyoga fixated his eyes on Ken and glared. It's too thick. Color on the edge of her eyes mixing with her eyeliner. She's a panda. Shading is messy. The left and right aren't symmetrical. You've done better. I was gonna say, Ken is a makeup artist, so you should be like, God damn it, right? Not like, this is shit. Mr. Hyoga, it's still early. Ken hasn't hit his stride yet. Just stop, Spacey. I don't care how early it is. This is not professional quality. Don't try and back it up. Don't get mad at her. I wasn't. This is makeup that pulls out the beauty in Spacey. You don't have the skills yet. This is like the weirdest fucking battle for our love ever. The sound of two gigantic egos clashing sounded throughout the room. It was painful. Please, give me one more chance. Ken gave a deep apologetic bow. You should be better at this, Ken. This is your job. You're a professional. Mr. Hyoga, please, give Ken another chance. Spacey, please. Please. What is this? This is like he's gonna get fucking murdered if he did it wrong. They're pleading for his life here. So stupid, but I bowed along with Ken. After Mr. Hyoga had said so many rude things, I wanted to get Ken's honor back. What the fuck? Whatever. I can't. This is so weird. Look up, both of you. Making me feel like the bad guy here. I was never planning on wasting your talent. Try it again. Thank you! Mr. Hyoga! What the fuck? It's like you just I won't kill you, alright. What the... Be like, yeah, this looks like crap. Alright, I'll do it again. You know what I mean? Ken, that's such great news. What? Thank you so much. Okay. Neither one of these... I know the game is trying to probably tell us to be like, thank you so much, Mr. Hyoga, because you're focusing your joy on him. And that's good. If otherwise, Ken, that's great news. You're focusing it on Ken, and that's bad. You know what I mean? I get this one should have been. We should have done this one first because I feel like it would have gotten easier to make the choices. But it was weird because in Mr. Saijo's route, there were so many things that you're like, oh, he'd probably like this, and he didn't want you to like that. So it's it was so confusing. This one, it's they basically tell you that this is what you should choose. So I guess we're just gonna go with it. Even though my instinct is to be like, Ken, that's great news. Fuck you, buddy. But we're in love with him, but not in love with him. I don't know what's going on with her. So thank you so much, Mr. Hyoga. You don't need to thank me. Even still, I'm happy you did that for him. I can't say no when you make that face. Stop looking so upset. Can't handle it. Can't get out of the room so I can fuck her against the wall. Don't tell anyone you heard anything. Okay. Okay, just close your eyes for me, Spacey. Okay. Ken began to reapply the makeup to my face. It felt completely different. His brush moved quickly across my face. It felt amazing. Yeah, because he was upset and distressed. Done. You can open your eyes now. I did as I was told and slowly opened my eyes again. Ken was standing by my side, staring at Mr. Hyoga. What do you think? Good work. Ken! Thank you, sir. I'm so glad. Ken really is a professional. Amazing. Wait a second. What were we talking about? Do the two of you have some time in the afternoon today? His voice sounded serious. I do. I'll keep my schedule open. I should be free in the afternoon too. You're I don't know, you're my boss. Good. We'll debut the second samples today. What? Already? If not now, then when? But... Have faith. You can do it. He gently patted my shoulder and smiled a confident smile. The best color and the best technique. We have the best here. Let's show it off. Mr. Hyoga grinned and our eyes met. He nodded. We would do this. During lunch, the project teams gathered in the conference room. You can't just call a meeting like this. I had things to do. You say that, but here you are. Ever the good employee. We respect your sacrifices. And what is this meeting all about anyway? Could it be that we have some new samples of our latest creation? That's so not his voice, but whatever. Sort of. That's Mr. Oteri. Always the first to know. Wait, for real? Well, that was fast. It's because my team is incredible. It's like, I blow people to get them to move faster. Actually, he probably just walks up and just looks at them and they're like, we'll do it faster! And he threatens them. He's the, one that would go and, sexually assault people to get them to go things faster. You know, with their permission. So I guess it wouldn't be assault then, would it? He'd be like, so, what do I gotta do to get you to make this go faster? Because they're all fucked up, is what I'm saying. Anyway. I have to admit, I am pretty excited. I bet you are. I waited outside the meeting room, hearing all their voices. My legs began to rattle with nerves. Now then, if you'll join us, Spacey. His voice was sugary sweet in its fakeness as he called my name. It almost seems torturous to have me walk in there now after all their hopes had been set so high. But it's too late to back down now. Here goes nothing. Here we go, Spacey! 3, 2, 1! As Ken counted down to 1, the doors flung open. Hello, everyone. Look, they're all like, Seriously? Put a little bit of eyeshadow on me and everybody wanted to fuck me before, but... Oh, come on, say something. Anything. Well, this is not what I was expecting. Mr. Saija was the first to speak. That's not his voice. I don't know what's happening. Amazing. People can actually change that much just from makeup? Fuck you, buddy. Fine feathers make fine birds, I suppose. Very concisely put, Mr. Kaido. Hey, Mr. Hyoga! It's a joke. Looks good on you. As he said this, he gave me a pat on the head. I wonder if I'm blushing right now. Good colors. Beautiful, but still elegant. Like she's popped right out of a fairy tale. Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it? Oh god, are you gonna lick my eyes now? Mr. Hyoga! Considering the candy names we have for it, I don't think it could have been much better. Hearing all the positive feedback, I felt my heart begin to pound and my chest shake. This looks good. Well, eyeshadow team, looks like this is your color. Thank you very much. We did it, Mr. Hyoga. Good job, Spacey. Congratulations, Spacey. Not even thinking twice about where I was, I gave Mr. Hyoga and Ken high fives. You shouldn't give them hugs. He looks pissed! Please, my hero. I'll never ask you for anything again, ever. No, absolutely not. Do you know how much it's going to cost if we use those materials? I know it won't be cheap, but this is a special product. We're trying to make princesses. I don't care if we're making them the Queen of England. We'd be way over budget. Okay, children, settle down. Afraid our conversation might get even more heated, Mr. Hyoga stepped in. You're like, Mahiro, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. What if I had sex with you? Okay, I'll do it. I mean, I'm just saying. Mr. Hyoga, what are you doing? Don't get in the way of this. I'm afraid I can't do that. You're screaming so much we're getting complaints from security. Huh? What? Where is everyone? I looked around the room and realized there wasn't a single soul left in the office. What the? I'm getting a bit of deja vu here. It's well past a sensible time to be here. Everyone's gone home. He did not look happy. Sorry. Oh, we just got so caught up in our discussion. Discussion about the packaging design. Yes, it was still on such a high from getting the color approved, I started the next phase. Glad to hear you're working so hard. And it's past 11. Who the fuck works this late? Past 11? Crap, I'm gonna miss the last train. Oh, we'll finish tomorrow. But it's still a no. Mahiro gathered his belongings in a rush and sped out the door. Kid is like a frickin' tornado coming through. He lives further away than I do, I think. I should probably head out too. Hey, wait a minute. Just relax for a bit. I can't believe I was literally going to be, please fuck me on the desk. What? Like, literally? I came here for this. Like, huh? But I'm going to miss my train. I'll give you a ride home. You can take a cab home with me. It's late. Take a cab home with me. As he said that, he placed a box on my desk. What is this? Open it. I opened it as I was told, and inside was a row of orange, pink, and white chocolate-colored cupcakes. He got us food. Cupcakes? Sweets are food for the mind. Eat them. Thank you! Like, it's like, eat them! Okay! I picked up a cupcake and took a bite. Now he's like, oh god, he just wants to watch you, the frosting all over your face, because you can't eat a cupcake without getting frosting on you a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're little mini cupcakes. It's really good! I'm glad. Want some coffee? Oh, I'll make it! Okay then. Thanks. In the quiet office, only the sound of the brewing coffee could be heard. It's 11 o'clock at night, you're making coffee, you're alone in the office, he's gonna smother that cupcake all over you, and there's gonna be some weird cupcake sex. That's all I'm saying. Here's your coffee. I set down 2 cups and sat across from him. Why are you sitting there? Come sit on my lap. Huh? What do you mean, why? Sit here. He pulled the seat next to him and patted the cushion. Or would you prefer I sit here? He patted his knee. Or would you prefer to sit here? Okay, he patted his knees. What are you talking about? I'll sit on the seat. I sat down in the chair next to him. You can be shockingly reckless sometimes. Huh? Where did that come from? Your meetings go on for hours. You're polite. You're more of a businessman than I am. Too bad I'm not a man. I'm praising you. Just take the compliment already. You should choose your words more carefully. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. But sometimes it's nice when you fight back a little more. Huh? I'm not going to act like some rambunctious child just because you want me to. Oh, so we should have said, like, you should choose your words more carefully. Well, I believe that you're never one to fall short of expectations. I'd rather not have those kinds of expectations, personally. Do you mind if I ask you something? I've been meaning to ask forever, actually. What? Don't ask about the girlfriend. Why was it me? Just to make sure we're on the same page here. What are we talking about? Why did you take me to that hotel? Because everybody else on the team is a dude, and I'm not interested in dick. Like, I mean, that's not... why did you pick me to partner with? Because he wanted to get in your pants. I mean, I'm just... Well, that's a stupid question. Huh? What do you mean? I'm being totally serious when I ask. You keep trying to climb higher and higher with your ideas and sheer determination. I wanted someone like that on my team. Hearing that, I feel kind of embarrassed. Why are you blushing? You're the one who asked. You're a funny one. Well, it's just that keep doing great things and climb up even higher in the ranks. Be a woman I can be proud of. As he said this, he delicately kissed my cheek. I wonder, if I ask now, will he be honest with me? Don't. Just who was that girl I saw you with? Don't. I should just ask him and get rid of this worry in my heart. I think he'll tell me the truth. Don't. Mr. Hyoga. What? A few days ago, on a weekend actually, Oh, is this his girlfriend coming in, busting in the office? Does she work in the office too? I'm assuming it's him. Because I don't know. I'm just going to assume that it's a woman. Akihito! Huh? Just in a voice I wasn't familiar with, called out Mr. Hyoga's name. Could this really be... Oh, damn! Well, it's a good thing we weren't doing it on the coffee table. That's why. Could you imagine? She walked into the office while he's banging this girl. Ooh. If we were sitting across from each other, it wouldn't have looked as awkward. We'd be like, oh, we're having a late night work meeting, but now we're sitting together. Thank God you didn't sit on his lap. Like, Norika, what are you doing here? Norika? Oh, lovely to meet you. Asakado. Yeah. Asakado Norika. Are you one of Akihito's staff members? Yes, I'm Spacey Sims. So weird. I totally forgot. I know that's what I named my game from, but now that's even weirder than saying Spacey. Nice to meet you, Spacey. It's her. This was the girl I saw with Mr. Hyoga the other day. I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. I'd seen her somewhere around town before. You, come with me now. Mr. Hyoga grabbed Norika's arm and pulled her into the hallway. I thought as much. Ken, you're here? I figured you wouldn't have noticed me. I've been here the whole time. I hadn't noticed him at all. Wait, hold up a second. What did you hear? Oh, just about everything. It was over. It was all over. I felt my world spin into darkness. What a creep! Okay, and I gotta be honest, there were people like, oh my god, Ken doesn't have a route, and he should have a route. Why should he have a route? He is like almost one of the worst. Like, he is just becoming the worst. He's like, ha ha ha, I'm devious and shit. Like, you're being a devious, shady creep, Ken. What the fuck? Ken, I can explain all of this really. Why, wait. Nothing. We said, why did you pick me? Oh, okay. He was like, you could sit on my lap. What the fuck? I'll sit on the chair. Like, that's a weird conversation. But she didn't say, like, why did you fuck me the other night? You know what I mean? She never once said anything about them having sex. She never asked about the girl. Like, all she said was, like, why did you pick me as your partner? And he, like, actually gave her a decent compliment. Like, it was almost like a work conversation. Like, there was nothing really inappropriate aside from the, like, you could sit on my lap. What? I mean, I guess the cupcake thing, and he's like, that's suspicious. Like, why is he giving you cupcakes? Like, you know, whatever. Anyway. I can explain all of this. Really? Are you okay with this? Huh? You're curious, aren't you? I'm curious about who that woman is. Well, I don't care. I am curious. No, we care. I am curious, but I don't want to pry into anyone's private life. You're a good person, Spacey, but you don't know anything. You never have, and you think I want to fuck? No, out, Ken, out. Ken, that is not the way to get ahead. That's not the way to get in my pants, seriously. Ken looked cold and dark. I'd never seen him like this before. Yeah, he's like the fucking one that's gonna try to kill you. That's him. That's who Mr. Hyoga really is. Who he really is? Why should I care? It has nothing to do with me. If it really has nothing to do with you, then why do you look so upset? Ken, he sounded so serious. I never knew Ken had this side to him. He's gonna be the one that fucking tries to kill us. Ken, am I not good enough? Huh? I never make you feel like this. As he said that, he grabbed my wrist. Oh my god. Ken, you're hurting me. I'd love you. I'd make you feel special. Like you're the only woman in the world. Well, goddamn, everyone in this game. Ken? I love you, Spacey. I've always loved you. What the? Oh, didn't we know Ken? We went to school with Ken. Not Mahito. He made a comment about, like, good old college times. Was like, Mahito, you just started working here when we did. Ken we knew from college, I think. If I remember that. His words were out of left field, and I was taken totally by surprise. Ken? In love with me? Choose me, Spacey. Looking into Ken's eyes, I felt my words get caught in my throat. It would have been almost more fun if the game had literally been everyone fighting over you and, like, sexually assaulting you the whole game, and then you had to choose one of them at the end, and you're like, none of the above! But it wasn't an option, and that was the last chapter. It's just like, oh, now we're blissfully happy together, despite the fact that they've all been like this, fighty and I want that game. I want that game so bad. Like, my god. Looking into Ken's eyes, I felt my words get caught in my throat. You're not kidding, are you? I'd never tell such a terrible joke. I suppose you're right. Choose me, Spacey. I'd never make you cry. You're making me cry right now. Ken began to slowly close the space between us. as he stepped closer and closer. I mean, was she really going to complain about, like, how dare you force a kiss on me, Ken? Even though Mr. Hyoga did it and kind of forced me to have sex with him. But I enjoyed it, so I guess it's okay. I don't know. Like, Spacey, I'm gonna go home. You're running away from me? Yes. I'm sorry. I grabbed my bag, flung on my coat, and left that place behind. I couldn't stand in front of Ken looking like that any longer. I didn't have the strength. I just left the coffee sitting in the mugs, and what am I doing? After leaving the office and giving my head some time to cool, I was racked with regret. Ken was being so earnest and sincere, and I just up and ran away, because you're not in love with him. I needed to apologize the next time I saw him. And I just left without saying goodbye to Mr. Hyoga, too. So many people to apologize to. Oh, that many. Oh God, not you too! This route is great! Well, Mr. Otori. I spun around and found none other than Mr. Otori standing there. I was just walking along and I noticed a woman who looked just like you. On your way home? Yes, actually, it was a long day at work. Like, yeah, it's fucking midnight. A very long day, it would seem. Do you always stay this late? No, today was just especially busy. I see. Well, I want you to work hard and make this project great, but don't push it. I won't. Don't worry about me. Worry about all the fucking sexual assaulty rapists that you have working for you. Like, seriously, what is this? I don't see Mr. Hyoga with you. Huh? Hearing his name set my heartbeat into overdrive. I always took him for the type to walk you home after a late night in the office. It doesn't seem fair to have to make him walk me home every time I stay late. Mr. Otori, what are you doing out here exactly? Oh, just being a little bit creepy. Just getting some food in the neighborhood. Have you eaten already? I was thinking of eating when I got home. How could you not have eaten dinner yet? Or like even at the office, like good lord. If you don't mind a bar, would you want to come eat with me? Yes. No, I'm fine. And thank you for the invite, though. He is not creepy in this route. He might be creepy in his own route. He seems... Honestly, he seems the least creepy out of all of them. Has he told us that we need to learn how to use makeup? He probably has. So whatever. But, like, he's the least, like, creepy out of all of them so far. I'm sure his route will be goddamn appalling, just like the rest of them. But, I mean, really? Are you okay? You're white as a sheet. Do you need me to take you home? See, he's being nice. He's being nice. No, really, I'm fine. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me. I know that if I stood there and kept talking, I'd have started complaining. I left immediately. A silent message. It was still early when I arrived at the office. Almost no one was there. Morning! Mahiro, good morning. Are you okay? Sorry for surprising you like that. Oh no, it's just that you're here so early. Are you always here around this time? See, in Seijo's route, well, Kaido was trying to be his wingman, but was being creepy and, like, weird. And he's a dick, we already know this. But Mahito was the, like, oh, I want to be with you kind of, and, like, not as creepy as Ken, but he had a little... I don't remember him being as creepy as Ken, but I remember him being like, oh, hey, he's doing it a little bit in this. You know, where he's like, hey, you want to go out to lunch? But he's only asking us to go to dinner. He's not being like, yeah, we should date. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like so there's always going to be a creepy weirdo in everybody's route. One of these guys is going to be a creepy-ass weirdo in the other person's route. So weird. I'm thinking in Kaido's route, Seijo will be the creepy weirdo just because they're friends. You know, anyway. Oh, no. Oh, I already asked that. And just today, I've been devoting all my time into the project and my other work's been piling up. It's tough. It's tough work being a designer. Tough doing what you do, too. I hear you're really working hard lately. Really? I can hardly tell anymore. I'm just so focused on what needs to get done. Well, I'm pretty sure your passion and zeal for this job is second to none. Thank you, Mahito. Sorry about yesterday. I guess we got a little too heated. Yeah. Oh, well, that was me saying that. Oh, I'm assuming one of us, he was saying that, and I'm supposed to say, yeah, this project is so special. I just want to make it as gorgeous as possible. I think that's supposed to be us. The city speaks. Wrong names on the things. So a clear package with gold embossing. The one with the silver glitter is going to end up being the same price as the gold one, though. If we can, I'd like to get a sample of both. Think we could do that? Easier said than done, but fine. I'll see if I can work it out. Thank you, Mojito. Why are you here so early? More work? Yeah, there's some stuff left over from last night I need to finish up. We're both workaholics, it seems. Long night for both of us. Did you go home right after? Huh? Well, after you left. She was with me. Isn't that right? Ken? I felt him hug me from behind and his head popped out over my shoulder. Oh, dear God. What? You two were together? I saw Mahito's face turn into one of utter confusion. No, I went home right after you. Yeah, I tried to go home with her, but she ended up leaving before me. The events of last night played in my mind. Ken's sudden confession at my escape. I was so surprised. You screamed and then just ran away. Sorry, but that was just because... What's going on with you? I think you're working too much. Are you feeling okay? That's not it. I was just... Mihiro, back off a little. You're too close to Spacey. You're making her uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable, Ken. What? What the hell are you talking about? I have her. She's mine. So stay away. Ken gave me a kiss on the cheek. What the what? That's my... Mojito, you and I are on the same page right now, buddy. Now hold on just a second. You? And him? Mojito had practically screamed it. I felt all the eyes in the office shoot to us three. Ken? What? Just because you say it doesn't make it happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Ken. It's never gonna happen. Oh, don't you what me? What the hell is going on here? Mojito, calm down. No, you calm down. You're the one turning bright red because you're screaming at me and making this awkward and I'm not dating Ken, but he's saying this and now everyone thinks this and oh my God, I'm just gonna go jump off the bridge. I think both of you are. While we stood there red-faced as ever, Ken continued to smile pleasantly. What is happening? You two are... No, we aren't. Nothing is happening. We aren't allowed to date people on this project. Well, for now, yeah. Ken, you aren't helping. Well, it's true. We can't date while the project is still going on, but once it's over, it's fine. I guess you're on a contract, so when this project is done, you're free as a bird. Wait a second, Mojito. Don't let him convince you like that. This is all crap. You're hurting my heart here. Just decide that it's me you want already, Spacey. As he said this, he planted another little kiss on my cheek. This is beyond sexual harassment. We don't want this. This is like fucking Hyoga making out with us is like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? But then she's like, oh, I actually enjoyed that. But she's like, no, don't do it. But I enjoy it. But this is straight up like she does not want this, Ken. Get your fucking hands off me. And this time everyone was paying attention. The kiss was now public. Dear God in heaven, please get me out of this mess. There's only one way out, honey. You gotta quit and move countries and change your name. As the clock hit 9, Mr. Hyoga called me to his desk. The girl from yesterday, I do want to ask him, but I just don't want to think about it right now. He's gonna get all pissed off about Ken. What? Oh, you're like, excuse me? That fucking woman shows up as probably your motherfucking girlfriend and you're getting pissed at me? I'm not interested in Ken. He's forcing himself on me. But what the fuck, dude? Don't even. Don't fucking no. Don't. Shit. And then Spacey just leaves all angry. Slams the door. Kick him in the nuts and then leave. I don't think I have the strength to hear the truth. I never knew I was this much of a coward. You say something? No, I didn't say anything. She gotta learn to inner monologue. It's about the leaflet we're including with the kit, right? Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. Yep, that's definitely the only thing I wanted to say. Whoa there, get yourself together. Sorry. About the leaflet, it's going to include info on how to properly apply the makeup. There are a lot of rumors flying around about you. What? Rumors? You and Ken were spotted kissing. What? Who told you that? It's been spreading like wildfire since this morning. Ah, crap. I guess there were more people around than I thought. Well, it makes no difference to me who you kiss, I suppose. So fucking me meant nothing? Wow. Mr. Hyoga, his voice was colder than usual and had a painful sting to it. It felt as if it pierced my heart. Well, because we're just his office fling, right? So he's trying to... What, are you in denial that you're secretly in love with me? You have a girlfriend and you fucked me on the side. So now you're upset? You're right. You don't have a right to complain about who I make out with. But also, I'm not interested in Ken, so... Ken's kiss had already been spreading like wildfire in the office. Tell him what happened. It was nothing... I was nothing except shocked. I just have to clear this up right away. It's just a rumor. He was just saying hi. Oh, what the hell is going on with my... Why is this working? I'm not sure. Because I feel like... I mean, it's just a rumor. But there is truth to it, right? So I feel like it's just a rumor. It's going to be like, it's not just a rumor. It actually happened. And then it would be like us lying about it. Where if we say, oh, he was just saying hi and blah, 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 like giving me a kiss on the cheek and it means nothing, then... Because it means nothing to us, then at least we're not denying it happened. He was just saying hi. I don't remember ever being greeted quite like that by you. Well, it's not like I'm the one who... The fact that you're not denying it is proof enough. His voice was so hushed, but the words hung quietly on my ears. Oh no. I'll look through the proposal. I'll email you my thoughts on it later today. He finished and stood up from his chair. Mr. Hyoga! About the leaflet. Introducing the makeup method using picture book art. Not bad. Huh? Also, this stuff is fine just the way it is. Just get your materials prepared. We're done. Without ever turning back to look at me, he walked out the door. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe it's this. From the database of old work, I pulled out the materials I need for the leaflet. It's all such a mess. I can't make heads or tails of any of it. Spacey, what are you doing? Get the fuck away from me, Ken! Ken? As Ken approached me, I could hear people begin to whisper behind us. Ken, now actually isn't the best time. What was that? Ken continued to play innocent as a sweet grin crossed his face. He's a stubborn one. You'd have to literally be like, listen, Ken, I'm not interested. Don't start spreading rumors. Don't try to kiss me. What the fuck? Oh, this is the leaflet for the kit, right? You're in charge of it this year, Spacey. Or you're in charge of it this year, Spacey? It's more like, you know what this is? I was friends with the person in charge of the leaflet last year. Leaflet whore. I didn't know. Hey, if you're having trouble with anything, let me know, okay? Fuck. Thanks. We're still a ways off from officially announcing anything, but I thought I'd prep now. I gotcha. You're always thinking ahead like this. I love that you always go that extra mile. Keep it in your pants, Ken. Thanks. What am I supposed to say when he stares at me with those puppy eyes? Don't be such a fucking creep. Ken turned to his computer and began to hum away as he started to work. I'm thinking of making the instructions look like a children's picture book. This sounds great. It'd be perfect for this project. Ken pulled out some information from the data and copied it into a memo. Before you do anything, I think you should read through these files. And about the artist you'll need, I know a guy in publishing. I'll introduce you. Are you sure? I get interviewed quite a bit, you know. I know people. Whenever you need anything, I'm here. Like a penis. If you need a penis, I've got a penis. Fucking put it away, Ken. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll ask Mr. Hyoga and then I'll start looking into things. Mr. Hyoga, huh? At those words, Ken's face seemed to cloud over. That afternoon, I received an email from Mr. Hyoga. He instructed me to return all the files stacked in the meeting room to the warehouse. We had been reviewing so many past items recently that the room had become a mountain of boxes. Oh god, is he gonna come in and, like, fuck you in the conference room because he needs you so bad and he's jealous of Ken? Please, please, please. We don't have a lot of time for this, but... He would never emailed me something like this before. Why didn't he just come and tell me? Going into the room alone made it feel 3 times as gigantic and empty. Alright, let's start with this box. What's even in this thing? I opened the lid and found it packed full of eyeshadow compacts. Whoa, look at the mountain here. This is going to be so heavy. No, someone did this before. I can do it again. I just need to get it to the elevator. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Ah! I felt myself losing my balance, but just as I was about to topple over, someone grabbed me. Huh? The hell are you doing? You have a death wish or something? Mr. Hyuga, thank you. He helped prop me back up and let out a long sigh. Why are you here? Should I not be? That's not what I'm saying. I thought you had mailed me because you couldn't come. This is too much for one person. Of course I came to help. Mr. Hyuga... Just take that side already. Let's go. Right. As I held the other side of the box, I stared at his large hands. Maybe now might be a good time to say something. I just want to clear up this misunderstanding. Mr. Hyuga, I have something I need to talk to you about. What is it? Whoa! So my side of the box collapsed and the contents came spilling out. Oh no. Oh jeez. It's like some Three Stooges episode. Like most people playing this know what Three Stooges are. I mean, I do, obviously, but like, because I'm fucking old and like, who didn't watch some of that shit on repeat? Hello, who didn't watch Nick at Night with like all the fucking old like 50s and 60s? Like when the world was black and white, we watched all that shit. Fucking Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Tyler Moore, fucking I Love Lucy, fucking Honeymooners, fucking... I didn't really watch the Honeymooners that much, but I know of it. And like, obviously we've seen some Three Stooges shit. I mean, come on. All seen all this shit. What a mess. The case of eyeshadow had burst open, and the contents had spilled everywhere. This is gonna be such a pain to clean up. Yep, well, with 2 of us cleaning, it'll be done in no time. 2 of us. 2 of us. I wish he wouldn't take those words so lightly. Mr. Hyuga, it's not fair. The hell are you talking about? Nothing. Since when did something so minor become so meaningful to me? Why was I this happy? It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Okay, and then it's... Excuse me, it's me, Spacey Sims. I'm coming in. Was that supposed to be like a segue? There's no segue. Anyway, all of the staff connected with the project ringed the conference table. Today the packaging samples were complete and had arrived at our offices. Okay, I'm just going to keep going for a little bit longer than I normally would because I would have ended it there if I'd known. It's just not fair, and then it's instantly the next scene, and it's not even like a black screen where then it loads and then you know. It's like nothing happened. So, like, we're with it now. Anyway, today the packaging samples were complete and had arrived at our offices. We'd been very particular about the design and the materials used this year. God, how many kinds did you make? There are 6 patterns. We contacted the manufacturer directly and had them do it for us. Did this really all fit into the budget? Barely, but yes, it's all within budget. I heard it was because a certain someone wasn't taking no for an answer. Mr. Saijo redirected his focus to me. Oh yeah, whoever could it have been? I haven't the foggiest clue. I guess we'll never know. You two seem like you're in cahoots. I have my eye on you, Team Hyuga. Well then, let us see this magnificence you've poured your heart into. Let's see the samples. Yes, here they are. I opened the package I had received earlier that day and laid out the contents on the table. And this is our current packaging proposal. I see. They gathered around the samples and began to take them in hand, carefully scrutinizing them. I think it's better if we can't see what's inside them. And that would help to keep things more exciting, not knowing exactly what's inside. But putting this package on display in stores like this would look pretty cool. Personally, I prefer the clear packaging. I probably do too. From a financial perspective, the paper packaging would be much more appropriate. You're putting a cream eyeshadow in paper? But if we have the gold leaf covering it anyway, the production cost isn't going to change. What do you think? I like the clear packaging. I have a feeling that they want us to say the paper packaging, because that's what he said. But I think the clear packaging, like, I'm imagining it, and I'm going to go with that. I don't care if that's the right answer or not. I prefer the clear one. Yeah, I love all the sparkle it has. Yeah, it's like a precious stone. I love that effect. How is the instruction leaflet coming along? I was thinking of making the instructions illustrated like a children's picture book. And then, don't you think the paper packaging would go better with that? You have a point. I want to make it feel like a very chic, upscale writing case. Like an antique stationery set. Not a bad idea. Looks like Spacey's work is the basis for this year's concept. Is that okay with everyone? I want to make a product that's absolutely perfect. This is a result of all my hard work, all of my studying and all those long hours. All that effort is starting to take shape. I'm so happy. We did it. Mr. Hyoga. Under the table, Mr. Hyoga gently stroked my fingertips. It was embarrassing, elating, and painful all at the same time, but his touch was sweet. I loved it. It was kind of adorable. Okay, we're going to end that here. So we didn't get any debauchery, but we got a hand stroke. Oh. Oh! Anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.